Hello, Patreon friends. Welcome to Last Call of Cthulhu. We sort of did a wrap up of a story arc here with the fish people story, and so because of that, and because they took so long, our players are doing their skill checks. So we'll do that while we're sort of going through this.
Did I need to make any writing checks while I was doing any marketing?
Sure, you can each pick one skill check that you think would fit in with whatever job you did over this time and roll that as well.
Okay. Dex is not on here.
Oh, can I take Spanish? I had to communicate to some of the workers.
It's a skill you already have.
Probably shotgun for me because, you know,
security.
I'm working the door. I'm the bar. Yeah.
No. That was you know, if I really thought about it and was prepared, I would have done a lot more research into what it would take to poison Lake Michigan, because we had to do some hand waving there.
I don't know. I like the casual nature of us destroying an ecosystem. There's something about how it was done, very, very casual and natural. That is perfect for the Great Dane Society.
Yeah.
Really, in fairness, one of somebody in the chat, I don't remember who, during the game was like, how is this different from what every other company was doing? And my thought was just,
we were much more coordinated. And I'm pretty sure that I was looking into concentrating things.
Right, yeah, you're actually making the waste worse before you put it in.
Yeah, Seth was saying at the time, everyone was dumping into the lake.
Yeah, yep. Like even the river, you know what I mean? That's how you your wastewater went into the river that went into the lake, and everybody basically just, your poop went into the river kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're,
Erie was on fire.
Right, yeah. I think the trick for this for you is, scale. You just did it on a large scale.
I have a question. My charm is now 92. Is that
Yes, you have a skill over 90.
So what do I do? I forget.
So since you have a skill over 90, you gain a D10 sanity.
Thank God, because I needed it. My sanity literally was at 28 for a while.
You want me to roll or you want to roll?
You can roll. So currently I'm at 32. Roll me something.
But you're doing
Come on, Birds of Paradise.
I roll a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
So
better than average.
God, I don't know why I roll on so many of these. I just went through most of my skills and succeeded every single one.
I know, right?
I've done that before.
It gets harder and harder.
This one was pretty good.
So
I was like succeeding on like 20s and 10s.
Yeah, I've been rolling consistently 30. I finally got to what I'm getting to my really low skills. I just rolled a 5.
I'm trying to decide if next week there's a scene with the librarian coming to find aid.
Oh, we were talking about that in our chat.
Yes.
Showed up. We were like,
is she the only one left? That's the question.
Well, I mean,
my God,
is what you were doing destroying just the spawning, or is it killing the fish bin? You're not sure. You need to go to, you could make a trip to Sheboygan to find out.
No thanks.
Well, do we need to go find the lab?
No.
Yeah, I mean it's in the middle of the lake. We don't want to do that. That sounds like a horrible idea.
I don't know if we could do that.
Yeah, diving in the 1870s was not great.
Also, like, if they go in the water, they would be like, you'd think they would figure out that you shouldn't go in the water, right?
Yeah.
Like if they were getting in the water and getting sick, like
once one of them did, they'd all would.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I would bet if they're anything like people, they wouldn't believe it at first, because I mean the water is their mother, it is their home, so they would probably try to ignore it as long as they could until they couldn't deny it anymore.
Technically, Hydra is their mother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was, that is a callback, because I don't remember who it was. I think it was Jared who touched the tablet way back on the train.
Yeah.
And started to feel the call of Mother Hydra.
Jared didn't touch it.
Who was it? Somebody, I'd have to go back and watch the episode. Somebody touched the tablet.
On the train?
Yeah.
We didn't get to the tablet. We didn't like when I was the closest one to it, and the swarm thing was there and was like, get out of this car if you want to live. And I was like, okay.
Could have sworn somebody touched the tablet. Oh, hi, Lucy.
Lucy.
What's the number that you have to? What's the number that you have to get like more sanity back?
90.
Okay, I'm not there yet on my spot.
Lucy.
Oh, the blur is kind of cool.
Hello,
Lucy, you're a
baby.
smudge. You're a
Yeah, look
smudge.
at that.
Hello, beautiful kitten.
Smudge.
Getting bigger, huh?
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
Lucy does not want to be a lap cat.
Aw.
You keep feeding them, they get bigger.
Little wedge.
The eyes just like, Look at that. Ears back, eyes out.
What a happy man.
Oh my gosh. So
Wow.
that was an
I got some-
episode.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
there was
Was a question for you? Was the handkerchief a portal to Chicago last episode, or was
yes,
that
yeah. I had always
episode?
figured that was going to be the case.
Here's the real question: those bullets, when they came out,
Yeah.
where
Did they keep going at speed, or did they just sort of fall out into Chicago?
You definitely shot up a good chunk of Chicago. You know, there's a mystery bullets that they can't figure out. What I didn't know and had to decide was I wasn't sure when you went to find the lawyer. I was like, you know, and so I at the break I was like, right before the break I decided Jenkins, because you know he could sort of be an exposition machine and tell you like what was going on,
he didn't help us poison the lake. But,
you
We
didn't
also
go
left
back.
him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't go back.
Elias left him, and he's like, you know what? He'll figure it out.
He's
And what's
probably,
annoying-
you know,
what's
he's
annoying
probably
too is
in
that
Bordeaux
his-
going like, it's only champagne if it comes from the Champagne region.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
and
because
he's
he
also-
is that kind of snoot.
Yeah. And he's also annoyed that his phone keeps ringing with people asking for legal, like,
Who gave you this number?
It's so yeah. Elias definitely made up some. Have you been injured in an accident? So it's a bunch of people calling, hey, my back hurts, I need help.
I just loved the image of Brown Jenkins in like a shower cap with the back scrubbing brush.
Oh, geez.
A part of me was tempted, like if I could scrub his back to get his back turned to everyone and then firing squad him.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
sure at some point Brown Jenkins will probably get his.
yeah. And it's going to come from a lady in a massage parlor. I can just feel it already.
Abe would know these things.
Yeah.
How many inspiration was left over? So
That
we've
wasn't
got
pretty gold.
the 4 permas.
Right.
We have 3,
Mhm.
I have 3 left over as well.
so that's gonna be
6.
6.
There you go. 6 go. 6
And
go.
that
in.
includes the Baroness's last.
Last
Yeah.
bits.
Okay, cool. So that is 6. I will
Hydrium.
type that into the Discord.
I couldn't use Dagon.
I know it would be a little bit too on the nose.
I gotta, you know, not to say things that I shouldn't say on this show, but I'll be honest, like after 4 years of doing this, I'm running out of Cthulhu tricks, but also like not either not consciously not listening to the redacted reports or coordinating completely with them, one of the two, to like not have these these you know, us doing the same things is you know, a reason why I might not run Cthulhu our next series. Just
Did you see the Whistler that I posted in our little our private staff?
I don't. Oh yes, I did. Yeah, that thing is awesome.
that's a neat-
Yeah, I look. There is an awesome Cthulhu game to be done at some point where you guys are just cryptid hunters.
That
Yeah.
would be really fun.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
And it's just like, you know, it's totally a monster of the week thing, where every couple sessions it's just like the Jersey Devil, you know, there's a really creepy thing in Germany of like these 3 children that don't have eyes, and have like vines growing out of their eyes. You know, there's
Ooh.
all these like
Thanks. I'm gonna dream about that tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
like there's all these super weird cryptids all over that would be really cool. That would be a lot of fun.
I mean, this is more just a ghost story sort of. I don't know. I was watching that, and then the part where like it attacks womanizers, and I'm just like, oh, we lose Abe.
No way.
Why is it always going after Abe? We can't figure it out. And then
Strongest
first it
of
gets,
womanizers is what it hunts down, and it's like, oh no.
There
first
you
it
go.
gets Abe's dad, then it gets Abe. You know.
It hands down what and womanizers?
Drunkards.
Oh, well, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
Everyone in 1870s is screwed.
Uh-huh.
So what do you guys think about the sort of global approach I took to the end there versus it just seemed to me like the details were going to be the least interesting part of all of that.
I think so. I think from my perspective, I think that we were incapable of doing it in the real way.
Well,
So
in
having to
a
just
granular
pull
way,
back.
it would have been like, okay, it would have taken sessions for us to go through it, and it would have been monotonous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just the way to do it is like, okay, if we're going to poison this, it's going to be
It's going to be done.
long, coordinated, drawn out process.
And that also had the advantage of giving you guys a little luck and sanity back and a little respite. You know, that
Yes.
is also, and that's an interesting, like, sort of the economy of Call of Cthulhu. You've got to have those kind of downtimes to like be able to build back up and that sort of thing.
Isn't that great that like what we were doing was like, oh, this is so gratifying and relaxing. This is so much better than what we were doing before.
Poisoning Lake Michigan is just really a load off.
Yes.
No.
Like, I just feel like cleaner. You know what I mean? I just feel better about myself doing this.
It's a legitimate business.
That is outstanding. I hadn't really thought about that, but that is a terrifying and horrible thought. I like that.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, Susanna certainly has some questions about the problems that it's going to cause, but you know, on the whole,
Yeah, we did a
What if
good
it's
thing.
Well, here's the thing is that here's
Good.
Abe's backup.
It's a bad
Yeah,
thing.
Here's Abe's backup plan. Abe is going to then sign everything over to Brown Jenkins when the cops show up.
I think you would have started that right away. Is like just have a false trail of clues that just points to Brown Jenkins.
well, and Brown Jenkins owes us a favor now.
Yeah, he's gonna go to jail.
Just do a couple years.
I'm
for
too
us.
pretty for jail. That's what they do to guys like me in there. I was surprised you didn't turn him into the collective, honestly.
Thought about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure this is the last you'll see of the collective.
Yeah.
Now, like every time you go somewhere, I'm just gonna have somebody like look at you for a lingering way, just to like remind you that there are people out there that know you.
We're gonna just start carrying lake water around to just splash people in the face with, aren't we? Just have like a canteen of it, and when someone gives us that look, splash. Okay. Bang.
That's our like Cthulhu insanity, like, or sanity in what is it, in infliction or whatever. You know how you like have some serious like issues. You're just like affectation. Yeah. So like before you sit down, have a meeting with somebody, you're just like, all right.
Just be like, everyone dip your hand in the water and touch your face.
oh, I thought it was we arrive in a place with a large body of water and we systematically work to poison it.
Probably.
That seems way more practical to me.
I mean, it's just East Coast, West Coast operations now.
Nice.
And then we eventually find our way to Innsmouth and Arkham, and it'll be great.
Damn.
We'll be ONI there. Delta Green will never happen in this world.
Oh man. Well, Patreons, thank you so much for all you do for this channel. And I meant it. I will, you know what I'll do sometime, probably not this month because our gala is coming up, but in an upcoming Guild of 5Es, I will run a Paranoia one-shot for the Guild of 5Es.
Nice.
Just to introduce a new system and to give them a reason to shoot each other, really. Because that's all Paranoia really
I was going to say, because they can't be on this show.
Well, we haven't haven't shot each other intentionally yet.
For several
Oh, yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
I did have to say intentionally there.
Or stabbed.
Yet.
Oh man, these crazy kids. Well, goodbye, Patreon friends, and remember, take care of your streams and lakes.
Or else
Stick to
fish.
the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
No, just